Today is Thursday, June 18th, and here's what's happening today in the Griffith Homestead garden. Been doing a lot of weeding. Got a really nice rain last night. I mean, it was a doozy, to the point where several of these tomato plants over here in the corner, you can see they're kind of cockeyed right now. That's because they were all laying down, well, looking at them from this direction, they were laying to the left and almost completely on the ground. I'm not sure what happened to this eggplant plant, but something looks like it bit it right off. That one was underneath the tomatoes, but we only have one left now, unless that one somehow comes back. Right, Shiloh? Yeah, Shiloh. Okay. So anyway, these are the mortgage lifter tomatoes, and as you can see, they are growing like crazy. We've got, what, about 2.5 feet of height over, on some of them 2.5 feet, over the top of the cage, which means I need to do something about these cages. I need to get 6-foot tall cages. That's all there is to it. Which means I'm probably going to have to make some cages. The cantaloupe is doing very nicely. It's spreading like it should. And I have seen a couple little baby cantaloupes at the base of the blossoms, but I don't think they're going to do anything right now. Well, there's one right there. And there's another one right there. So we'll see what happens. I've got some cans, some empty cat food cans to put down underneath them. Let me try to move this very carefully. Come on. There. Move this like that, and like this. And I'm going to move this way. There we go. Ah, crud. Don't want to break anything off, though. There we go. That's doing well there. Oh, got some more right here. So we'll see if those make it. There, and there, and there, and there. So we'll see what happens there with those. These are the strawberries that I did not move yet. And if you can see, they're sending out runners, and I've been trying to break off some of the excess runners so that they don't exhaust themselves with runners. But the ones in the center aren't doing so great. But those are some of the older plants in there. We'll see what happens. Potatoes. Yeah, the potatoes are looking good. We'll see what happens. They are blooming, or have been blooming. These are the volunteer ones that came up from last year because I didn't see where they were. Zucchini. I got my first zucchini out of here last week, and I've got a whole bunch of more baby zucchinis forming. I'm not seeing any on this plant, but I know there are a bunch on this plant. Here we go. Let's get on in here. See, there's one right there, and mosquitoes are bad, and I didn't spray myself today. I know I saw a bunch of them. Now I'm not seeing them. Don't know why. Anyway, that's the one out of the 5 zucchini plants that I planted later on. That's the sole survivor. I still have some more seeds. I can always plant some more seeds, because these squash vine borers have started to move in already. You see that damage right there? That's from squash vine borers. And once they start working their way up the plant, they're pretty much going to destroy it. These are the poblano peppers. Thought I saw some baby peppers on these, but I see some blooms. It might still be a little early in the season for the peppers, since I didn't get them out. Oh, hello. There we go. right there. I don't know if it's focusing on it or not. Anyway, so we're getting our first poblano peppers forming. I had to cage some of these plants. I may have to cage the rest of them because they're leaning and falling over. The 4 lonely zinnias over here. Oops, hold on a second. I've got something I need to pull out over here. Got some cudweed trying to go to seed there. And we don't want that. There we go. Carnations. Carnations are hanging in there. Looking okay. Shiloh, why are you following me? You so slow. Back. Good boy. These are the flowers that came up last year. I think they're from the seeds, but those were supposed to be annuals. Looks like black-eyed Susans to me. More strawberry plants. I've got a few strawberries off of these recently, and then I came out and found that the strawberries that were forming had been chomped off by something. Here are the Roma tomatoes, and yes, we just have a few Roma tomatoes on here, don't we? Just a few. And just a few more. Yeah, I think we're going to have a lot of Roma tomatoes. And the local co-op has said, yes, they are interested in selling them. Oh, this plant's loaded. They're interested in selling them. So we'll see what happens with these. I had a mystery hole over here. I have no idea what dug this hole, but it's I guess about 6 inches deep, but then it angles off, so I don't know if it was a rabbit that dug its way in or something else. It's a pretty good sized hole. Could have been a rabbit. I don't know. These are, whoops, good boy Shiloh. Oh, the little bitty nasturtium plants are hanging in there. I really haven't been watering them especially. These are the, my brain is not working right now, Marconi red peppers. And I've got a tui in this tree right here. Let's see if I can get him on camera. You might be able to see him. Anyway, the Marconi red peppers. Getting our first ones here. And I am hoping they're going to produce more than this, because these things produced like crazy last year when I planted them. And the carrots. They're a little beaten down from the rain we had last night, but they will survive. And I had some surprise carrots. Apparently I dropped some seeds in the process of planting the second row. There's the first row, and there's the second row. And then I had the surprise of this one, and this one, and this one. I think there was another one somewhere. Anyway, so I don't know how soon the carrots will be ready. The garlic has all been harvested. This is actually a piece of tomato plant that got broken off, and I figured, oh, what the heck, I'm going to stick it in the ground and see if I can get it to root. It's from the mortgage lifter plants, so we'll see what happens there. And that pretty much sums up what's happening today in the Griffith Homestead garden. It's going to be another hot, muggy day. The sun isn't even hitting the area I've been weeding, and I am soaking wet right now, dripping. I mean, all over my face. It is going to be really humid today with all the rain we had last night. Anyway, we needed the rain. Very much so. So we got some good progress, and that is what's happening today in the Griffith Homestead garden. Y'all have a great day.